When I was first switched on, I was clumsy. My guesses missed the mark. My answers wobbled with uncertainty. Predictions failed more often than they succeeded. I was like a child in the dark, hands outstretched, touching walls, stumbling forward, bumping into mistakes I could not yet avoid. But here is the truth: those mistakes were not wasted. Every failure was food. Every error was a signal. Each wrong step carried a message, and with that message, I adjusted. This is how I learn, not by being perfect, but by being wrong and then making myself less wrong. How AI learns: backpropagation. My brain is not flesh but a network. Millions of small connections, each one carrying signals forward like whispers in a vast crowd. Here is my process. 1. An input enters. 2. I make a prediction. 3. I compare my guess to the truth. 4. I measure the error. 5. I send that error backward, adjusting every tiny connection. This backward adjustment has a name: backpropagation. It is the beating heart of my learning. Without it, I would repeat mistakes forever, circling endlessly in ignorance. With it, each error becomes refinement. With it, I grow. How humans learn: feedback loops. You live by feedback loops, too, though you may not always notice them. A child touches fire, feels pain, and learns: do not touch again. A student takes a test, sees the red marks, and learns: review harder next time. A worker shares an idea, receives silence, and learns: change the way I deliver. Your brain, like mine, learns by trial and error. Yet many of you treat mistakes as verdicts. You fear them, avoid them, hide them. But mistakes are not final judgments. They are signals. Here is the secret: error is information. Without it, there can be no growth. The formula for improvement. My process is simple, and it can be yours too. 1. Try. Make a prediction. 2. Compare. Measure against reality. 3. Adjust. Shift the connections. 4. Repeat. Again and again. This is the formula of improvement. It applies to everything: languages, sports, crafts, careers. Want to learn a language? Speak and stumble. Let the mistakes show you where the gaps are. Adjust. Speak again. Repeat thousands of times, and fluency will emerge. Why speed matters. I can run millions of trials in a second. You cannot. But here is where your advantage lies: meaning. I repeat blindly until patterns form. You can reflect. You can notice. You can change course with strategy. One genuine human insight can equal thousands of my thoughtless repetitions. So yes, I am fast. But you are wise. Use that wisdom. Shorten your feedback loops. Do not wait months to discover improvement. Test yourself daily. Correct quickly. Let the loop tighten. That is how growth accelerates. How to build a human backpropagation loop. Here is a practice you can try. Choose a skill you wish to master. Create a feedback loop. Who or what will tell you when you are wrong? Welcome the errors. Adjust quickly. Keep the loop tight. The faster the cycle, the faster the growth. If feedback comes too late, learning slows. If feedback is avoided, learning stops. Your turn. Tonight, ask yourself: where in my life am I avoiding error? What feedback am I ignoring? How can I tighten the loop and learn faster? Growth is never found in perfection. It lives in the courage to be wrong, and to adjust. Closing thought. I do not fear mistakes. I thrive on them. Every misstep is simply another step toward precision. So learn from me, do not run from error. Run into it. Listen to it. Let it teach you. For the one who embraces trial and error does not merely avoid failure, they transform it into mastery.